in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Indianapolis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. And the drive's going to start from beyond the 20. start from the 22.
Come on, come on.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Mario Davis there on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Smash. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
3rd down, they need 5.
Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Logan is Pierce, it's on target. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
That's good for a Colts.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. That pass play good for 22. First down, Indianapolis.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. That's a big return. Finally tackling right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. The defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. We'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kelly. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. And will be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That halfway good for 22. 1st down, Indianapolis.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down the field, get fingers with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Deputy! Viking 18!
Looking to throw. Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
And this one is caught by Keith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Pat the street! Pat the street!
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
On the give, this is Taylor. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
From the gun on 3rd down. Loose football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession, yes. Indianapolis will hold on to the football. So that'll bring up 4th down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hurt! Come on! 60 Vikings!
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Richardson to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this is caught on the sideline. Good for the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. DK to return. And he'll get a few yards. On this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready? 19!
They run with Walker. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the go!
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
19 Lions! 76 go!
To throw is Ward. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
18 cut.
From the gun on third down. Ward. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Down the field. He's got Warren. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. Pick up a 46 yards.
Okay, break.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Tag. 7-5. Bronco 80.
Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Cougar 19.
They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Pass the 60. Pass the 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now it's Ward. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Ward. Going for it all. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Get it! 6 the Eagles! 6! Ready, ready!
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down by Kevin Winstead. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Ready! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Here's Richardson. The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
They're on the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
60 Bobcat! Hey, Cash! Crack all 80!
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. 53 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Titans. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the 6. Ready!
On play action, Richardson. Forced out left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 77, go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This one just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up 4th down. Returnable from his own 4. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
You're not. Gotta be lying. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
Now, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll run
line.
the draw with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops to the loss of a yard. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. Steady.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this complete to Walker. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now.
We'll try and run it with Walker.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. Have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Let's go. Hey, quick.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He's to the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hut, go. Viking.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Ready, set.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the one.
Set. Let go.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Titans.
Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. On the move left. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Ready, break. Go. Hut, hut.
On second down, Richardson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gittin. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Throwing is Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up. Taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
72.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Forced out wide. Taking off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scramble. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 19, 18. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on.
Here's Ward. Try and set up the tight end screen. And he will get into the end zone. Gunnar Hill. Touchdown Titans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Okay, set up the screen here with Walker. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? So on comes Joshua Carter to try this field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Carter's kick is good. And the Titans will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Get it.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Richardson. A pressure there, got to him. As he threw it, and that ball's incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and time.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and
that is caught for the throw. Allen Pierce, touchdown.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. The timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 32-yard line.
On the set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing, Ward. He'll let one go. Down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for Tennessee. Pick up of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And the Titans first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jalen Carlisle, he's there on the stop.
20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hit! Cougar night.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's hold them to 3 here. Let's hold them to 3.
Ready up.
2nd and 7.
Back. Steady.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keep the ball on the ground? Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. That's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, mark them at 2-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Stop low 18.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. This one on foot, looking for Woods. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 39 yards.
First down.
And at this point, the game trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, hopefully carry it into next week's game, to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
2nd and 10. Now Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. And he's in. Here. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half-dozen for the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Ward. And that one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, here's Ward. That's complete to Duque. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Titans.
Ready? Ready?
Now Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Red! Ready, Lions! Ready, ready?
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Utah got the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On the 6. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let's go!
On first down, Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, resist the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, set!
Shotgun snap for Ward. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a tight first down.
42-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the booty me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phone.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Throwing is Ward. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Ward. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice to get some tacked on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cup 19, 60 Bison, 60 Eagles.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On the jump.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you...
Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it. And now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down.
Here's first down.
Ready? Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, the quarterback needs to be on point. And for that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Ready, ready, go!
Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Get it! Let go!
Spears. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself the chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Ready?
Here is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Let's go!
From the gun, Richardson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Okay, they get the timeout call. They've got one big play. Can they do it again? Don't go anywhere.
At the 49-yard line.
Come on.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pass right side to down. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A good play action. It's Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down just shy of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the first down.
And the strength on display rattling the tackler for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Colts first down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Let go.
On play action, Richardson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Get it.
Throwing is Richardson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First throw here in overtime. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a pump ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Tennessee.
Nothing, 19.
At the 41-yard line.
To the air again. Ward. He has height complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Come on. Stop 50. Viking 18.
Again, it's Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
16 yards. First down.
79 Broncos. 10. 65. Go.
Ward to throw again. That run swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 1-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
They've got to find a way to free him up, whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative.
And they have done it! Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. To throw is Ward. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.